Today on the menu is, yes, another melon recipe because my garden is being super productive. This is stovetop cantaloupe crema catalana. Very easy to make and super addictive. So let's get into it. All right, cantaloupe season full effect. I picked this from my garden just a few days ago. Let it sit out for a day or two just to consolidate those sugars. It's a great way to really sweeten up your cantaloupes. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like in the middle just for a little visual reference. So I'm gonna split this right down the middle. And as you guys can tell, it is ultra ripe. I could have even let this go maybe a day or two longer. There's just a little bit of that green on the outside. Some of the cantaloupes I've been picking are really ripe where the flesh pushes up all the way to the edge, but this is just a super juicy cantaloupe, as you can see. I'm gonna grab my bowl and scoop out everything, seeds and all, out of the cantaloupe, and look at just how juicy this cantaloupe is. It is ridiculous. That's crazy. It's almost like you squeeze them like an orange. All right, now you're gonna pour the sugar right over the top, cream, milk, and you're gonna give this a little bit of a muddle to extract the color and the cantaloupe flavor. And right away you can see the cream and that milk mixture is turning into a sort of a peachy color that is just gorgeous, so that cantaloupe orange. All right, so now we're gonna cover it and let this sit in the fridge for about an hour, really just to kind of marinate all those flavors together. All right, so it's been about an hour. We're gonna strain this. You really wanna push down on the strainer to get all that extra cantaloupe juice and flavor. Alrighty. Now we're gonna pour this into a pan or a pot and heat it up to about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't wanna scald this though. If you want it to go a little bit faster, you can turn the heat up. Just make sure you're constantly whisking so the cream that's in contact with the bottom of the pan is on the move and not burning or scalding at all. This is definitely up to temp, ready to go. As you can see, the steam's licking off the pot. And now the fun part. So, eggs into the big bowl. I like using a big bowl. Give them a little slight whisk. And then you're just gonna temper the mixture. Super simple. One ladle, small ladle at a time. And as you dump, you whisk. You don't want scrambled eggs with this one. As soon as you get the tempering going, you don't have to worry about them scrambling as much because the ratio of egg yolk to cream is offset. So they're nowhere near as fragile as they once were. Once you're a few ladles in, you just give the whole pour all the way in there. You're also gonna add a slurry mix of milk and cornstarch. And then we're gonna put this on a double boiler. Right over the top of some simmering water, and we're just gonna whisk this until it starts to thicken up. You don't wanna let off whisking this, otherwise you might risk the eggs scrambling a bit. Just gonna keep whisking until this really thickens up. It's gonna completely change. As soon as you stop mixing, it'll just spring back. And that's when you know it's ready. And the flavor is just perfect. It just resonates with cantaloupe as soon as you taste it. I'm gonna cover this and put it in the fridge for an hour so it thickens up a little bit more. Now you can really thicken this up if you add more egg yolks and a little bit more cornstarch. You can actually make sort of like a whipped creme brulee mix. Maybe that's for another video. So hit the notification bell, like, subscribe if you guys want to see that, and drop a comment, because that is something that I actually used to make a long time ago at a country club, and this is just starting to remind me of it. All right, this is ready to plate. I'm gonna show you guys how I plate this up. Just gonna do a couple dollops of the creme brulee. Sugar over the top. And that is a beautiful cantaloupe creme catalane. All right, guys, now it's time for my favorite part, as always, to try this out. So let me dive in. Oh yeah. Holy smokes. It's just cantaloupe-y. I know that's not a really good descriptor, but it's just packed with that cantaloupe flair. Rich, but just reminds me of summer, so it has that kind of dual wow factor. Just a few simple ingredients, done right. Seasonal ingredients are of high priority, especially during the peak of summer when all sorts of wonderful produce are popping out from the gardens and the farms. And this is just a great example of that. So hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. If you did, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below if you guys want to see more melon recipes or just more garden to table recipes. I'll leave some equipment and product links within the video, so check those out. The ingredients will be in my description box as well. And I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, guys.